Thank you for watching my very much so, not so makeup routine. I don't know. That's what I'm gonna call it because I feel like I'm not a guru. I'm just, like I said, I'm just what I do.
First, I'm just going to be moisturizing. Then I'm going to go in with my foundation, Makeup by Mario. I literally just put it on my face first and then get a beauty blender. Make sure that everything is blended nicely and it looks like skin, honey. You want it to look like skin, okay, bestie? So then next, after I blend, I'm going to use Born This Way Too Faced concealer. It's one of my favorite concealers because it's really thick and it just covers up what you need to be covered up, right? After that, I'm going to be just blending it also with a beauty blender. Well, actually a brush and a beauty blender. So I'm going to use the brush first and then I'm going to use the beauty blender. And I like to use two concealers sometimes just because they like to mix with each other. And the second concealer that I'm going to be using, there's a bloody bit, is the second concealer is going to be Fenty Beauty. I love Fenty Beauty. Shout out to Rihanna. And I'm just going to put a little bit just to get some extra coverage because I have dark circles. And I don't really color correct because I don't know how to, but I will learn. So after that, I just go in with a brush again because sometimes it's easier to use a brush when you're working with concealer because it's a little bit thick. So after that, I'm going to go into my brows and I'm using Anastasia. It's a dual palette and you can just mix it with a little bit of water and it'll just like be easier to use. And I'm just going to carve out my brows the way that I like to carve them out. I don't know, I just wing it sometimes. And I'm just happy because I got it in the first try. So then my other brows, sometimes my brows are like brothers and sisters. They're not really like twins. They're not really twins at all. So yeah, that's just me doing my brows. I forgot to automatically go into curving my brows out, but here's me putting powder on my face. I like to use two types of powders. One is like really the same complexion as my skin, and then I like to use one that's lighter just so I can get that extra coverage. Like I said, I have dark under eyes, especially when I'm waking up and it's a bad skin day. I don't know, I just like to use two powders. So after that, I'm going to do some contour, which is really a bronzer that I use from Sephora to carve out my nose and above my eyelids. And also just do my cheeks and my forehead. And this is the brand. It's just a Sephora brand bronzer. I'm wiping my lips down because product gets on your lips and it just looks gross to me. And I just like to wipe it off. So this is the other bronzer I'm going to go in with, Cocoa Naughty by Fenty Beauty. And I'm also going to be using this on my face. Then I'm going to go in with I don't know the brand of this, but it is a blush palette. It's honestly old and I just use a orangey, light pink, rosy pink color and I just mix the colors and I just go in. Here I'm finally going in carving my brows out, which do it after you do your brows, please. But I just totally forgot this step and I'm doing it now. And I'm just using a brush because, like I said, it's easier to blend your concealer. And then next I'm doing some brow gels to lock in those brows. Give them a little comb through brush look. They kind of look like they're laminated when you do this too. So I like doing that. Also, I'm gonna do some lashes. So here we are doing our lashes. First you have to put in the bonder, then you get the lash you want. The lash map I'm gonna go with today is 14, 14, 13, 12, 12, 10. So 14, 14, 13, 12, 12, 10. And I'm gonna stack my lashes. So basically this is the 13 that I'm putting, and then I'm about to go in with two 12s. And I'm gonna do another 12, and then I'm gonna do a 10, and then I'm gonna do a second layer. The second layer is optional. You can do the second layer if you want volume. I'm doing the second layer because I want volume and I just don't want my lashes just to, not be thick. Anyways, I'm doing the second layer, and then in the very front one I didn't do a second layer. I just left it as 110. instead of doing a second layer of the tint, I just put in one tint, kept it pushing. Sometimes you're gonna have to squeeze your lashes together and just brush them through, move them around, maneuver, because they're going to get, you know, it's not easy doing your lashes. So take your time. Just know that it's a process, and at the end, it'll come together. So I'm just gonna be doing my other lash, and let's do that. Okay, now we're doing the second eye, the second layer of a second eye. And this is where it kind of gets confusing, because you want to make sure that your eyes are matching. You want to make sure that they're looking similar. They're looking like twins, like your eyebrows. They're just matching, and they're just, you know, looking like they go together. Sometimes it's hard, I know, but you just gotta make sure that you take your time and you follow the lash map. 14, 13, 12, 12, 10. That's what I use, but you can use your own lash map if you want to. This is the sealer. You want to use the sealer so that they don't fall off that easily. And also you can make them a little bit waterproof with the sealer. If you wash your face, your lashes won't come off as easy. So there we are, putting a little bit of spray on my face so that I can set it. And then I'm putting this Fenty Beauty, it's like a glow, kind of like a highlight, but it's really like shimmer. It's like a shimmer. Putting that on my highlighted spots, and we're gonna go into our lip tint. This is my favorite item. I'm almost out of it, but it's just a lip tint. You leave it on for about like 30 seconds, and then you wipe it off, and your lips just look so juicy and so warm. And it's kind of like a really light lipstick that doesn't go on your teeth. It doesn't go off on anything. It's just the perfect little tool that I like to use on my lips. And I'm using this lip gloss that is the same color that the tint came out to be, just to give some gloss and some, you know, rosy lip colors. Then I like to use a beauty blender to just make sure that everything is blended in together. And a little flash test just to see if everything is coming out, just in case my friends want to put their cameras in my face.
We got through this video, that's all that matters. If you have something that I can do for this scar, or if you have a different makeup routine that I should follow, put down the products and put down the steps. I know I need some primer, and I know I need some fixing spray, setting spray, whatever spray, a different lucid powder. I don't know. You guys let me know, okay? Because I'm just doing what I got. Sticking to what I got. And yeah, I'm about to get ready to get on this little boat. Yeah, I can't believe this right here. Like, what? But anyways, why are lashes so hard to do sometimes? Like, I feel like every single time I do them, they're differently every time I do them. Every time I do my lashes, they look different. Every time. Sleeping with my lashes, I probably keep them on for about like 2 weeks, maybe a week and 2 days, depending on if I'm a heavy sleeper, depending on what I'm doing. Like, I literally did my lashes and then I went for a massage a few days ago, and it just messed up my lashes completely. Lashes was glued to my lid and everything. Don't do that, okay? Don't do that. Thank you for watching my very much so not so makeup routine. I don't know. That's what I'm gonna call it, because I feel like I'm not a guru. I'm just, like I said, I'm just what I do.